Hi, trust you're well. I know you've had people say, before you get married, make sure God has spoken to you and confirmed that this is the one for you. He is the one, she is the one. I used to hear it before I started dating, before I got married, and I still hear it today. So it is very common to hear that, but how does God confirm? So in this video, I'll be sharing just 4 points that commonly God communicates that someone is meant for you. So the first point is through His word. God confirms through His word, and this is cultivated through continually reading the word and hearing God speak to you in your life through His word. So you first start with knowing how God speaks generally through His word, and when you are trusting God for a spouse, He easily can use His word to communicate to you. I have had several people just say how God communicated to them through His word. So this is the first and most common way that God speaks to His children in confirming a spouse. The second one is the most common, which is through the conscience. Trust me, it is also very tricky because through the conscience, you might think you're the one speaking to yourself and saying, well, she is the one, he is the one. But over time, when you have learned from God in how He speaks through our conscience, when it is time to be sure about a certain person that he or she is the one for you, God can use the conscience. So over time, when you have had God speak to you over various matters through your conscience, you are able to learn how to differentiate between when the devil is speaking, when you're the one speaking, and when God is speaking. God says His children know His voice. So you will have known through other various times that God has communicated to you, you'll have known His voice. So most important is get to know how God speaks through His word and through our hearts, through the conscience. So that is one very common way. I know you've had people say, I saw her, and the first time I saw her, God told me she was the one. That is a phrase so many people have used, but you cannot just hear from God when you are trusting Him for a spouse. This is something that is cultivated over time of hearing from God as you pray, as you spend time with Him. If you're liking this so far, kindly hit the thumbs up, give us a like, and if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Even as we go to the next point, and that is elimination. And on elimination, I will be sharing part A and part B of elimination. Part A of elimination is where you have several people you like, or several people who are showing interest for a lady or for men, people you like, and God starts eliminating them. It could be through realizing probably this person already has someone else. Honestly, you cannot continue pursuing, or sometimes people choose to wait, but you cannot continue pursuing someone that you have realized has someone else. Another way that God eliminates could be you realize this person's values don't align with yours, or their purpose doesn't align with yours. They might be good people, but they might not be good for you. So elimination could be through even a breakup. Yeah, you've been with someone and then you realize this person is not right for you, and that is one way that God eliminates. You could realize some things about this person that you are not able to live with, and you decide this is it. So God uses elimination to let us get to the person He has for us. The B part of elimination, I would describe it as having a veil removed from either your heart or your eyes, or just a veil removed. This is common where you have been with someone as friends, you probably have grown up with this person, but you never saw them as a spouse material until just something clicks and you realize this person has all that I need in a spouse. Sometimes they might not come in the package you have for a spouse. I know we have a list, we have things we would want God to bring our way when He's bringing a spouse, but you might realize that this person might not have everything you want, but they actually have all that you need, and sometimes even more than you thought you need in a spouse. So I would call it as the elimination of a veil that probably we are the ones who have put, or society has put over us, that this is how an ideal spouse looks, but God suddenly just removes something, and you start seeing this person as a potential spouse, someone you have been with for a long time, and you never thought they actually are spouse material. Then you realize they actually are, and they are actually the best for you. The next one is peace of heart. This one is confirmation for all the confirmations. If you get confirmation and you do not have peace in your heart, honestly, take a step back. Peace is the ideal. If you have peace about someone, you might not have had a loud voice, you might not have ticked all the boxes of the person you want, but you have peace in your heart. This is it, then this is it. However God confirms, whether through His word, whether through speaking in the still small voice in our hearts, or He has unveiled someone, or any other way that God confirms, He confirms even more by giving us peace. So the main thing you should be looking after is, do I have peace? Do I have peace about this person? Do I have peace about having a future with this person? It's not about the feelings, it's about peace, that I can have a future with this person. That is very, very key. Peace of heart. Yes, and I hope you've loved this so far. And if you have more points, more common ways that God confirms a spouse, kindly share in the comment section. And if you've not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next one. Bye. Love you.